You've come up with this idea for an amazing product. You've tinkered, you've toiled. Your friends and family say, "Oh my God, you need to sell that." And so you finally decided to start selling that amazing product. But how do you do it? The fastest and easiest way to sell your products is to do it online, otherwise known as e-commerce. And it's projected to do $27 trillion in sales in 2020, and that was before COVID-19 hit. In today's episode, I'm going to share with you what e-commerce is, the different types of e-commerce, and the benefits to selling amazing products online. I'm here to take you to school. Let's go. How are you? Good? Good. This is Mind Your Business with me, Vivian Kaye, the weekly series where I talk about all things entrepreneurial. I tackle anything and everything that relates to your business, your mindset, and your money. I am a 14-year veteran of the entrepreneur game. I have bootstrapped 2 businesses from the ground up, and over the past 7 years, I built Kinky Curly Yaki, a textured hair extensions company for Black women, to over $1 million in annual revenue. I know all about the highs that come with scaling to 6-figure months and hundreds of 5-star reviews, to the lows of late inventory, irate customers, and all that crazy stuff in between. I have been there, I have done that, I am still doing it, and I got receipts. Along with running Kinky Curly Yaki, I give entrepreneurs like you the accountability and the critical feedback you need to confidently face the unique challenges of growing your e-commerce business. I can help you fine-tune your Shopify backend, operations, branding, marketing, and your mindset so you can get to the next level. Next level, we're going, come with me. All right, let's go to school. So what is e-commerce? E-commerce is also known as electronic commerce, aka buying stuff on the internet in your pajamas at 3 a.m. Stores that sell their products online are known as e-commerce stores or businesses. An example of one of the most popular online stores is Amazon. According to my #1 and my personal favorite e-commerce platform, Shopify, the first ever sale online was on August 11th, 1994. A dude sold a CD by Sting to his friend on a website called NetMarket. This is the first example of a consumer, the person buying the CD, purchasing a product, the CD, from a business that only existed on the World Wide Web, or e-commerce as we know it today. Since then, e-commerce has evolved so that everyone from large corporations to people like you and I can sell our goods and services without having to set up a brick and mortar retail location. And it's not about to slow down. Let's chat about the types of ways you can do e-commerce. Let's get into the 4 types of e-commerce business models. #1, business to consumer, otherwise known as B2C or D2C. An example of that is when you buy a pair of shoes in your pajamas at 3 o'clock in the morning from an online retailer and they ship it directly to you. #2, B2B, business to business. An example would be when a business sells software for other businesses to use. #3, consumer to consumer, C2C. An example of that would be when you sell your old purses on eBay to another consumer. And finally, #4, consumer to business. A great example of that would be when an influencer offers exposure to their online audience in exchange for a fee, or when a photographer licenses their photo for a business to use. Exciting, huh? Well, let me tell you about the common types of e-commerce websites. We all know retail. This is the relationship you formed one-on-one with that website whose shoes you stock at 3 o'clock in the morning in your pajamas. There's also wholesale. That's when you sell in bulk to another retailer who then sells them directly to the consumer. This is what Costco started out as in their brick and mortar form. There's also drop shipping. This is when you sell a product that you don't hold inventory for, but it's manufactured and shipped on your behalf by a third party. There's also crowdfunding. So this is when you collect money in advance of the product even being created or available. You're basically raising the money to create the business. And there's subscriptions. These are your subscription boxes. So what they do is that they bill customers on a recurring basis. There's also digital products. These are the downloadables, your templates, your courses, your ebooks that must be purchased in order to use them. And lastly, we've got services. So those are a skill or a set of skills and blocks of time provided in exchange for money. These are your online coaches. I know a good one. My e-commerce business, Kinky Curly Yaki, is direct to consumer. And we're using an e-commerce platform called Shopify, which I've been using proudly since 2015. An e-commerce platform is a software solution that allows a business to create online stores and sell products and services to people down the street or around the world. Examples of e-commerce platforms include Shopify, BigCommerce, Squarespace, and Big Cartel. Websites like Amazon, Etsy, and eBay are marketplaces where you and hundreds of other businesses have access to millions of customers to sell your products to. There are tons of benefits to selling online, and these include access to a global market, 24/7 availability, the ability to work from anywhere in the world, reduced overhead, targeted marketing, and the ability to serve a niche market and stand out in a crowded market space. Once you've done all your research and you've chosen an amazing product to sell, it's time to start thinking about the key elements of your store's identity. These elements include your brand name, domain name, logo, and your brand guidelines. Getting your brand right from the start and doing it consistently will help you accelerate your growth if you do it correctly. Brand guidelines will help you look the part of a well-established brand. Brand guidelines help you to maintain consistency in what your brand looks like, what it feels like, and what it sounds like. I use brand guidelines in my 7-figure e-commerce business. It helps me maintain a consistent brand image that my current customers recognize and love, and my potential customers gravitate towards. I share that document with graphic designers, social media managers, photographers, or anyone who's creating content for my brand. Brand guidelines will help you look the same everywhere your brand shows up, on your website, on social media, in print, and more. I know what you're thinking. Vivian, how can I create my own simple brand guidelines? Girl, I got you. I created a simple brand guidelines template that you can purchase and edit to fit your brand. This 13-page document that you can edit in Google Slides is an essential for any business that wants to earn trust, look professional, and grow their sales. It includes pages where you can include things like your brand statement, logos, fonts, colors, images, and more, all in an easy editable format that you can then PDF and use as your brand Bible. You can download your own copy of the Simple Brand Guidelines template by visiting this link. Thank you for watching Mind Your Business with Vivian Kaye, the weekly show where I talk about all things entrepreneurial. Every Friday, I drop a new episode and tackle anything and everything getting in the way of your business, your mindset, and say it with me, your money. If you found that this episode was helpful, please share it with your friends. Thank you ever so much for watching, and may you continue to prosper in every area of your life. Okay, thanks. Bye.